Hello world. Hello world. Hello world. Ooh. I think that today, being Black Friday, deserves a little melodic interlude. I hope this isn't focused. Yesterday it wasn't. It's really annoying when it's not focused. It's hard for me to know why. It doesn't tell me things. Hello to the machine. I need to know why you're not in focus. The melodic interlude that I just sang, which I thought was very nice, if I do say so myself, because I'm my own audience in this lovely little world, which I'm fighting myself. I don't know why I'm acting so weird today. Santa's come to town. Okay, sing. Boom, boom, boom. I'm too shy, I can't do it. Anyway, hello. Welcome to Elevate Every Day with Nate, the journal of Nate Otto, who is tall and a person in Seattle at the moment, 35 years old. And today is, I think it's like 12 I don't know. I have to look. Anyway, I'll know. It'll be below. So, what are we going to talk about today? Ooh! Well, it's a lovely day outside. It's sunny. Slightly chilly, but not too much. Just enough to make you think there's winter, which is lovely because it is the season for it to be chilly. In fact, there are places all over that have snow, which sounds perfectly romantic. Especially if you have snow tires and maybe all-wheel drive. So, I don't know if I have anything to say today. I'm thinking a lot about Dean something Dean? I don't remember. There's a person I met online that's cute, but I didn't meet him. I just saw some of his videos. And it was fun because one thing he talked about was coming out but not really wanting to because it's kind of embarrassing. So that was fun. But another thing he talked about was that he he didn't really talk about it, but he like showed his sort of progression through time from like this, like a 5-year progression from like a person to a different kind of person. I thought it was fascinating. And he's into cars, which I love because I'm like such a nerd car person. It's actually annoying. Like, I really like my car right now and I don't want to change it. I will say, because I'm tricky. But I kind of want to change it because I brushed my head on the roof. Isn't that bad? I bought a car that I brushed my head on the roof. I think that's bad. I think that's something that could have been avoided by, I don't know, noticing it. I kind of chose to ignore it because I liked the car so much. So I was like, I love this. I'm going to keep it. And it's been a year of me brushing my head on the roof. So if I go like this, it's not bad. If I don't wear a helmet, which I never do, so that's good. But I've tried adjusting the seat 9 ways and it doesn't help. What else is happening in this world? It's a lot of the mundane. Interesting. I'm not a huge fan of the mundane. I'm not a huge fan of the spaces between the cool spaces. But I'm learning to be present in them because what I tend to do is sort of like pretend they're not really happening and then take my brain and go somewhere else. And the problem with that is you're not appreciating the present reality in all of its realness. So yesterday when I did a video, I was showing like the leaf on a branch and I was like, yes, well, you can do that. You know, in my head what I say is, I'm here. I am here. And then, see, it just worked. Like, now I'm here. Because I was like, I'm like in the camera in my head. And I shouldn't be. I should actually be here. Because then you'll get like the real me, not like this like superficially thing. What else? I'm not sure what to tell people about what I did for Thanksgiving because I didn't really do anything. I probably should have. I don't know. I feel like I should have, for the sake of having a story to tell the people who are going to ask me what I did for Thanksgiving over the next week. I need a story that reads. I need some sort of you know, you can get a concise, like 2 sentences that just sort of like gets the message across. I don't have it yet. I don't know what it would be. Anyway, like, it's been a weird journey. Ooh, this is a fun topic. This ties back with the person I was telling you about, something Dean, who's, I can't remember his first name. I should look this up. But anyway, so my journey was that I knew that I was gay. Let's just say that. I knew that I was gay from my teenage years, but I didn't tell anybody about it until my 20s, like my 22 or 23 or something, 24, something like that. But then I was the first person I came out to was a person at my church, which was a church that didn't believe that you should be gay, basically. So you can be gay, but you shouldn't be. And so what you should do is you should like try to change it. That was sort of the gist. And I was there for like 7 years, I think, after, or something, total. So there was all these years where I was like trying to not be it, but I kind of was. So that was kind of my nerdy thing. And then I went to today and like the past couple of years where I've not been in that church because it closed. Basically, it was like the pastor was grumpy, and so eventually the church closed because he didn't want to be a pastor anymore at this church because people were telling him he was too grumpy. Literally, like you can go Google it, and that's what that was, the online thing would say. So so here I am, and like I don't know if I should be going to church or not, because I kind of feel like it could be helpful, but I also feel like I'm not totally sure how to handle my world that I find myself in. Like, for example, if I go, are they gonna want me to change, or are they gonna want me to like what are they gonna do? Like, okay, so most churches use the Bible as a way of giving them content for what they're gonna talk about. And the Bible does not have a very like yay go team of homosexuality. It's very like, this is not good, don't do this, bad things happen. And I'm like, I'm not gonna say I agree or disagree with that, because I don't actually know what to make of that. It's just, that's just what's in there. There's words and they say that, and so there we are. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we have a world that's like built outside of the book that they are talking about. So then there's all of the world stuff happening, which has like, you know, like yes, in theory, having sort of an ideal husband, wife, kids thing, entity, object that's like perfectly connecting and working is actually kind of nice. Like, it really is. There's nothing wrong with it. But then you have all these quirks, like, for example, husband, wife, they don't like each other, blah, blah, blah. Or husband who doesn't want a wife because he's like me, he's gay. So then it's like, what do we do? Oops. Or terrible kids or something, right? Or maybe like, I don't know. What is interesting is I see humans as like souls with bodies. So the soul seems to be kind of interesting. Like, for example, when a kid's born, my sister has 3 little cute, adorable, so adorable kids. Oh my gosh. Ugh. And they have these personalities that are just like from nowhere. So to me, the nowhere that they come from is their soul. It's like their soul had a personality and it appeared in this package of this person. And so now they're going to learn, okay, so the body's gonna like do its thing where it like goes from little young to old, big, sort of, ish. And the soul inside is going to be sort of the leader, sort of the, you know, leading the charge, because it's almost like it's fully featured, even if the body it's in is like kind of in development. And then I also have this other thing that I believe, which I don't, you know, maybe other people don't, but I do, which is that souls live forever. So when mom and dad make a soul in this package, the soul just keeps going, even if the body dies. I'm not saying like reincarnated or anything necessarily. I don't really know what the total thing will look like in infinity, but I'm just saying that's kind of what I believe. And it's fun to believe that because it's like, one, it means that when mom and dad make something, it's forever, so that's exciting. And it also makes more sense then because sex is like so valuable. So that's the part of the value, is you make a forever thing, which in, you know, what am I trying to say? In life, you don't get to make a lot of forever things. So that's kind of cool. And then, I guess what I was trying to get at was, for Thanksgiving, it's fun. Well, in your 20s, you kind of do this thing where it's like everybody's kind of not married, but then they get married and start having kids, like in their 20s and 30s, or late 20s or early 30s. So now I feel like a weirdo because I'm like, I don't really, my tribe, I like abandoned my tribe because I didn't, all of the messiness of the 7-year adventure that was me trying to not be myself very much or something. So now I'm in this weird in-between phase where it's like, I know there are people out there who would love to have me have dinner with them on a Thursday in November. That's fine. But I'm kind of like not sure I would, how to make all that magic happen. So anyway, so this is like the in-between phase. I'm sure it will get better. I'm sure I will figure this out. I just am at the moment in the middle, the messy middle, that a lot of people are in always, where I haven't quite put the pieces together to be like, here's what I'm going to do about it. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say today. I feel like I wish I need to like make that better. But I'm sure there's something in here that someone will take away that they'll say, this was actually somewhat interesting. So, don't forget to elevate every day.